Hello and welcome to today's Ethereum analysis, where we will dive into the price prediction we made, which has held up greatly, and what we think will happen from here, as well as some very interesting data and the liquidation heat map at last, which is telling again a very interesting story as usual. But let's start with this. So on the 20th of October, which is almost a month ago, we posted, and this is TazyMax is my personal Twitter account. If you're interested, go check that out. I do post some price predictions on that account. Of course, we also have a Sparrow Eterna Twitter account where we also post content like this. I posted Ethereum has such a good structure right now. If it holds, and it did, 2750, which we reached, as you can see, then 2500, which we sort of broke below because the low didn't hold as expected. And then 3000, which we have hit. And that was just based on the thesis back then. And this is just to showcase that the analysis somewhat worked. But now the question is, what are we looking at right here? And if we zoom out, and if I just remove what I have on the chart here so you can see better what is going on. Compared to Bitcoin, we have not yet seen such a strong upwards move. If you look at this, the all-time high of Ethereum is at 4.9k, which is about 45% from where we are currently. Now, the question that you can rightfully ask is, will we see a move from Ethereum to the all-time highs and above that, as we've seen for Bitcoin? And we have to say right now, the current market sentiment for Ethereum is horrible. Most people think that Ethereum is not going to perform in the cycle and so on and so forth. We think Ethereum will reach the all-time highs this cycle and also expand further than that. If you want our exact price targets and our exact analysis, feel free to check out our website. But for now, we can see that from the local bottom we have made on August, which is when all of the cryptocurrencies basically bottomed. That is when the stock market not crashed, but larger correction happened. We have since gone up and after the election have rallied quite substantially, and right now have also broke a critical resistance here from start of November. So what do we think currently is happening? Well, we think this is a very bullish for Ethereum, and we think there will be upside continuation. Of course, corrections can come, yes, and they are necessary. Our exact structure and so on is in our members section on our website. But generally, we are very bullish on Ethereum, and we think this might well extend more than 50, 60, 70% from where we are currently. Of course, this is not financial advice, just our opinion. But now, before we get to this very interesting data, let's look at the liquidation heat map, which is showing us that while prices are down here, and let me just refresh this because this is sort of acting up, that there is a lot of liquidity up here, which we are yet to collect. And if we just, yeah, there we go. Now it has refreshed. This liquidity is yet to be collected. And just looking at the bigger picture, this is basically all up here and all from where we have topped here at the start of the year. And a lot of people built their short positions here, and they are still in those short positions. And that will be used as upside fuel for us so we can hunt those liquidations. Now, last but not least, the funding rate, which basically tells us if more people are long or short. And right now, the funding rate for Ethereum is getting critically high. It's basically as high as it's been in 1 week. Let's go to the 2-week time frame, and we will see it's still very, very high. It has been somewhat higher on the 12th of November, but it's getting again into a region where we are probably due for a correction. Bitcoin is still decently healthy, but also sort of maybe on the rise. Solana is also somewhat reasonably healthy still, but Ethereum and some other altcoins, which are pumping hard this weekend, are experiencing a big buildup. which might be a sign that a correction is due, which would of course be a good chance to buy back lower in our preferred scenario, which means that we will go higher. But I think with that enough said, if you're interested in more Ethereum content, trading analysis, signals, so on, and a course, please do check out our website. And with that enough said, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.